begins. And an immediate question is, will Shane try to apply pressure? Or will Shane read Mayweather for a while and box? Most believe that he will try to pressure Mayweather and immediately get him into a physical fight. And it starts with a couple of little body shots inside by Mosley. Jabbing to the body.
Work out, work out, work out. Come on, work out, fellas. Stop, stop, step back clean. There we go.
Mayweather with his left hand below his waist. Fights in a very loose, fluid style. Used his jab much more in his last assignment against Marquez than has normally been the case. Mosley starting out with the jab to the body.
At this stage right here, nobody's really made any contact, but Floyd's punches seem to be a little bit crisper and have a little bit more power. Mosley seems to be a little bit looser with his coordination.
Well, Mayweather, as usual, looks very relaxed. And that's part of what helps him to be so quick. And there's that right-hand counterpunch over the top, which is his best offensive weapon. Mosley's glove touches the canvas. Kenny Bayless rules it a slip. Mosley was trying to land a big right hand across the top. He wants to touch gloves. Mayweather wants to punch.
Mayweather gives the appearance of wanting to fight toe-to-toe, but of course he's very good defensively at close quarters as well as from a distance.
Mosley got a jab to Mayweather's chin. First real connect. But Shane looks wound up and tight.
Wound up and tight, and actually surprisingly, Floyd looks physically stronger to me. Looks a little younger and better coordinated and stronger.
Well, some of that is just the sheer relaxation, right, Emmanuel?
No, he just physically, his body's just much more firm and compact.
Yeah, by Mayweather.
And you're right, he is a lot more relaxed than Shane is.
Stop, let him up.
That's almost to be expected. Mayweather recently has been in this position more often. Shane wanted this so badly. It's hard to imagine a fighter in more of a want-to position than Shane tonight. And that means passion, but it can also mean being pent up. Mosley going back to the body with his jab.
Oh, no. What's up?
That round was mostly a war of nerves. Mayweather had fewer nerves.
Soldiers, here we are. Everything's good. Everything's good. Just put the bucket in the side here for me. Everything's good. I need you to just settle down a little bit. That's all. Everything else is good. The stick is there. When you touch him, he's trying to touch you back underneath. That's why I need you to add that feint. Don't forget my legs. I need the split bucket up here at the top.
That's the whole thing, as he said, with his feet, keep countering his ass. He don't know how to get into you, that's why. He don't know how to get to you. You control him with your hands, too.
Here you see Mosley throw a punch at right hand, barely missed the right hand and lost his balance. And, you know, nobody's made that much of a solid contact in the entire round. But still, when the fighter starts slipping and falling, it kind of makes me feel that something is not as good as it should be in terms of the coordination.
They only threw 57 punches total in round one. Mayweather landed 7 out of 23, Mosley 11 out of 34. Harold Letterman gave the first round to Sugar Shane.
I didn't see much of anything happening in the first round, frankly. I called it even.
Don't push, okay? Here we go.
They're standing close enough to punch, but not doing much of it.
Shane is usually a little bit more aggressive, but I think the feints and the hand speed of Mayweather's got him a little hesitant about coming in with the speed that he normally comes in with.
Well, you heard Nessie Richardson between rounds saying, I need you to settle down,
yeah,
touching on the point we made in the first round. He looks wound up and tight.
There's
a hard right hand. And that may be the hardest punch that Floyd Mayweather has taken in recent years. He's smiling about
the same right hand that he missed with earlier and fell down, he landed it that time.
It was timing. He threw it at just the right moment. There's another right hand. Shane Mosley has brought the crowd into the fight.
Work out, work out, work out.
It's very rare that we've seen Mayweather get hit by a right hand, the way he holds his head behind his shoulder.
Mosley's loosening up. The crowd is coming alive, and we've got to fight for a moment here. Mosley, 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 another big right hand. Mayweather's knees buckled on the second right hand. Mosley drives him into the rope, tries to go to the body. Mayweather defending well as always.
He's not really hurt. He tried to feint it a little bit.
I think he's hurt. He's going to pin in his legs. The legs don't rise.
His balance isn't as good as
He's hurt. But he's doing one thing smart. He's tying his man up. No, he's hurt.
Not sure what Kenny Bayless said. Shane Mosley responded to it. This chant is Mosley, Mosley, Mosley. Hard body shot by Sugar Shane. Two good left-hand counters by, or left-hand hooks, I should say, by Mayweather. And now he lands the right hand.
Work out, fellas. Work out, work out.
Well, the scoring of round one now becomes very interesting, because if the judges agreed with Harold Letterman and gave round one to Mosley, then Mayweather may suddenly be 2 rounds down on the scorecard.
Boxing that motherfucker. Go back. You beating me? Yeah. Go back to boxing that motherfucker. Don't worry about getting to exchange with that motherfucker. Boxing, baby. You beating me when you're boxing. Go back to boxing. That's what we do. Boxing. Okay, no problem. Boxing. Well, when you turn it on the way. Boxing. That's all you have to keep boxing.
Don't get excited, Shane. You know that was going to happen the minute he felt your power.
Here you see the right hand that landed, the first one that got him in trouble. Right on the chin, jab to the stomach and right hand to the chin. That's what started the problems. And then later on you see him land another right hand, not so clean, but it landed just enough to hurt him because of the fact that he was already dizzy, right in the temple area.
Almost panic in Mayweather's corner. Everyone's saying to him, box him, box him. Why are you fighting this fight? As I mentioned earlier, they were standing very close to each other as though Mayweather has got something to prove here.
There was a little grin on Mayweather's face between rounds. It looked almost like a look of embarrassment that he had gotten hit that way. Mayweather 11 out of 26 in the round. Mosley 18 out of 47. The big number is he threw 47 punches.
Watch the glove, watch the glove, watch the glove.
Clark still thinks, even though he's been hurt, probably the hands a couple of rounds maybe, I think he still looks much stronger to me and more coordinated than Shane.
Well, I don't think there's any question that he's a better boxer than Shane Mosley.
No, but he's not boxing. He's actually fighting him. I think he just physically raising how strong he is looking. He's really not boxing. He wants to get in and fight with him.
There's the fighting, and now he lands the chopping right hand after his left hook. Mosley, showing his competitive spirit, wants to get back. Another right hand for Mayweather, who's coming back well from the difficulty of round 2. Round 3 has belonged to Floyd.
But Shane seems to be very generous, seems to be having a problem dealing with Floyd's speed.
Work out, fellas. Work out, work out, work out.
Mayweather probably surprised. I'm sorry, Mosley probably surprised that Mayweather is the aggressor.
Definitely Floyd has changed it up in this round, and I think it shows you his competitive response. I think he was embarrassed that he got hit by a right hand in round 2, and he wanted to dominate this round.
Oh, no, stop.
Partially blocking the left hook there. We're back to the war of nerves. as Mayweather has made an adjustment, and now Mosley seems to be trying to figure out how to deal with that adjustment. Floyd has had an accurate punching round. Mosley's defense, or I check it, Mayweather's defense has again become something of a mystery for Mosley in this round. He's hesitant, punching, jabbing to the body because he can't seem to find anything else to do, as Mayweather has turned the momentum around.
Time!
Get behind that jab, you'll be able to turn him off of that jab, drop that right in. And when he starts that crossover, we told you that step over, we worked on that, Shane. We got that ready. But I don't want you second guessing yourself. Stay behind your speed. Stop looking to hurt him. It's going to come, Shane. It's going to come. Stop looking to hurt him. Stay behind your speed. That's the difference. We discussed this, son. All right? Don't make me the coach that's here every round yelling jab, jab, jab. Don't make me that guy, all right?
That's another round in the bank. Shit. You box him all day like that, yeah. All day, the motherfucker can outthink you. Keep him in the middle of that motherfucking jab. Keep him in that jab.
If you missed the premiere, catch a replay of Broad Street Bullies, the HBO Sports documentary about the legendary battling Philadelphia Flyers of the 1970s. And tune in May 18 for the next Real Sports as we profile controversial USC football coach Lane Kiffin.
The main thing you gotta do is keep working with that stick. That stick. Here, want more water? Keep your head thinking. Keep thinking. Keep thinking. Keep thinking. Keep thinking. The main thing you gotta use that.
Roger Mayweather wants Floyd Mayweather to keep jabbing, keep feinting, keep boxing. Nazeem Richardson wants Shane Mosley to relax, stay behind his speed, and not try to go for a knockout, just simply try to land punches and box. Harold, how do you have it through three?
Look at Jim, 2 rounds to 1, 29-28, Sugar Shane Mosley. Jim, in round 1, I thought Mosley landed the clean, effective shots with that left, the left jab to the body. In round 2, Mosley won it big. He landed the power shots. But in round 3, Floyd Mayweather planted his feet, would throw the left jab, and then that hard right hand. And I mean hard right hand. He's got a lot of power. Get it off first. Either he gets off with a left hook or he gets off with a straight right. 2-1, Shane Mosley.
Mosley has produced some fireworks against Mayweather. Mayweather watchers will remember that a few years ago here in Las Vegas, Dab Judah got in some shots in the first 3 rounds before he was effectively subdued by Mayweather's defense in the middle rounds, and then late in the fight, Mayweather was toying with him, landing his right hand over the top at will. Let's see what happens to Mosley.
One of the most effective punches I thought that Shane would be utilizing a lot more would be his left jab, but he's not jabbing that much, and therefore actually Mayweather's out jabbing him for the most part, even though he doesn't jab that much. But Shane should be working his jab a lot more.
Is it because Mayweather's been able to counter his jab?
I don't know, whatever it is, but he hasn't been throwing it that much. And just the speed of Mayweather in his hand and his physical strength is just still amazing me. And Shane is looking old to me. His body doesn't have that tone, and his punches doesn't have the power.
And Floyd is fighting more offensively at this stage of the fight than is usually the case. Particularly, he stepped it up in round 3 to respond to Mosley's assault with a couple of right hands in round 2.
I think, Jim, that's because he believes he's the superior boxer and that he can capitalize on Mosley's mistakes or slowness. And that's why he's staying as close to him as he is.
Hard right hand by Mayweather.
I don't believe that punch landed, but he is... whatever Mosley was expecting, I doubt it was this.
For whatever reason, Mosley is no longer throwing much.
No, he's actually fighting Mayweather style now. A lot of feint, hesitation, jerky moves, and that is what Floyd wanted. Floyd has got him fighting right in the mode that he wants.
Yep. You know, when fighters are used to being the fastest guy in the ring, and then they come up against a fighter who is as fast or faster, it changes everything. And maybe that's what it's changing in Mosley.
You've been watching a videotape replay of last Saturday night, Floyd Mayweather's conquest of Shane Mosley at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Now we are live at the Home Depot Center in Carson, California, where just a little bit later we'll bring you to see tonight's main event. Paul Williams in his 16th fight at 154 pounds. He also campaigns at middleweight and says he could still make 147, which is the weight class in which Pacquiao and Mayweather are operating. So he has a big showcase tonight against Kermit Cintron. They almost met each other in 2006 when both held welterweight titles. Tonight, they'll fight 7 pounds north of that. Cintron has 2 losses, but both were to Antonio Margarito before Margarito was intercepted with the hand-wrapping ploy in Staples Center against Mosley last year. So, in his mind, Cintron believes he's unbeaten. He got a draw with Sergio Martinez before Williams shaded Martinez last year. They're pretty evenly matched on paper, but Williams is a huge betting favorite against Cintron. We'll bring you here live for that after the conclusion of Mosley versus Mayweather. Let's go back to the tape of last Saturday night.
Don't worry about that. Keep doing what you're doing. Got too many boxing skills for that motherfucker. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that motherfucker on the end of that jab. You can't do shit. You can't do nothing. The only way you can land anything is if you just don't wait on him, keep that stick working on his ass. Okay?
Here's what I'm saying. When you're firing, you're doing well. You're just not firing enough. He's just trying to out-busy you. This guy, you know, if he can out-busy you, we're not doing our job. If he don't throw with a handful of punches. So I need you to let those hands go in the middle. I need that third level. I need you to let those hands go in the middle. All right, tuck your chin, let those hands go in the middle. Take that angle off for him. All right, we worked on this, Shane. Don't hesitate with it. Put that stick in there, baby. Take them angles.
Here you see Shane coming in with his body in a position where it shouldn't be really, and he's getting caught with a right hand by Floyd right over his low left shoulder. One of the few clean punches that landed that round.
CompuBox numbers in the round: Mayweather 12 out of 31, Mosley 9 out of 32. That surprises me. I don't know that I saw Mosley throw 32 punches in that round, but maybe I wasn't looking carefully enough. Oh, excuse me. That was the average. That was the average through round 4. Average, Mayweather 12 out of 31, Mosley 9 out of 32, and that further underlines your point, Emmanuel, that Mosley is fighting Mayweather's fight.
Yes, he's fighting. The volume of punches is down, and Mayweather's a much more accurate pinpoint puncher when you're fighting on this level and at this tempo.
In the second round, Mosley got off 47 to 48 punches. That's the pace at which he wants to fight. But when you can't see the target, or you're worried about the counter coming back, it's much harder to release your hands.
No. Let him up. Don't go, you're going forward. Okay, there we go. All right, and you're holding, okay? Here, touch him up, fellas. Touch him up.
Kenny Bayless has taken a very active role in the first 5 rounds of this fight.
And the dressing room.
No. Let him up.
Well, as he should. It's been a very, basically a quiet fight.
Keep the head up.
It's a good sparring session so far.
Look out.
Good left hook by Mayweather. You know, that's one of the 2 punches he throws with regularity, the left hook and the right cross. Most often they are opportunity punches thrown at openings that the opponent creates for him, but sometimes he will step in and lead. And his timing is so good, and he's so quick, that he lands that way. Like that.
No. Keep it clean, fellas. There we go.
wonder if Mosley damaged his own rhythm and fight plan by landing those two big right hands in the second round.
Yes. But I don't think so. I think Floyd had just drawn him into his fight in his pattern of thinking man's game. And Shane just lost his own rhythm. And he came to Floyd, looks way much stronger, much more sturdier, much faster than his. And more comfortable. He's right in his comfort zone where he wants to fight. Which is exactly what Shane should have tried to change and not let happen.
What can he do about it?
I don't think he can do anything, to be honest. I think that Mayweather's physically too strong and young for him. I'm surprised. I thought it would be a much more tighter competitive fight, and maybe Shane would have been the physical fighter.
Larry's point is quite well taken. When you've been the physically gifted one all your life, it is not easy to look at another man in front of you and say to yourself, oh, I get it. He's faster and he's strong.
Make it easy on yourself. It ain't no hard fight if you box this motherfucker like this. Keep boxing. Boxing thinking man's game.
Take the hand, double him back. Speed, I need that. I need the rapid shot. I don't need them big, that big heavy stuff. I need 1, 2, 1, 2, take them angles. You know what I'm saying? Same thing we worked on, son. This is what we worked on. Not big, see, you get that big shot off, and you didn't get caught up in the cracking with that big shot. That big shot comes down the road.
CompuBox totals through round 5. Totals. Mayweather 66 of 162, 41%. Mosley 46 of 165, 28%. At 165, Mosley is throwing 33 punches per round. That is a Floyd Mayweather pace.
Mayweather's been making, Mosley's been making Mayweather a little wild too at times, which you're not that used to seeing.
But you know, the tempo is just where Floyd's favorite punches, the pullback check, left hook, pulling Mosley in and catching him coming in with a pullback hook, or either hits a little lunging left hook where he loads up and squeezes all of those. He very seldom puts combinations together. You don't see Floyd throw 3, 4, 5, 6 shots the way that Sugar Ray Leonard and the other fighters did. He'll throw 1 or 2 punches because he's always going to be in balance, and he want to make sure he's going to be back in the defensive mode if he misses. But
well, he's
from Mayweather right on the button.
Again over the left hand, which Shane holds low.
And Shane is not holding his left hand up to block it, nor is he rolling the punch either. Just as if he's out of position, fine. If he doesn't and misjudges, he's going to get hit with it. And you may see him get hit with more right hands as the fight goes on. Because Floyd is getting closer and closer. He's trying to get closer so he can land the right hand easier.
Another stunning right hand by Mayweather and the big left hook. He's landing shots cleanly inside.
But you know, Floyd is landing the punches, but he never pushes more than 2 shots. Very seldom he's going to that way. But Shane is coming in and committing himself. That for whatever reason, his hands seem to be real loose and real rubber. His punches are not tight and compact. Very loose. And Floyd's are very much more compact and more powerful. Much more body weight.
Shane Mosley spent 6 or 7 weeks in the gym training to fight Andre Berto in a fight rescheduled for January 30 and went by the wayside after the earthquake in Haiti. Then, of course, he got back into the gym in a hurry to get ready for this fight. Is it possible he's overtrained?
It's very possible. Your body has to recuperate. You can't just keep in training all the time.
Is it possible he could have withstood that better if he weren't 38?
That's true.
Floyd Mayweather Sr. waiting in the wings, hoping, some say, to train his son again. At the very least, he offers that he's available should his brother Roger Mayweather find himself, as a result of a court trial next summer, in a position where he might be away for a while.
The rope, just don't get on the rope.
Here you see Floyd land typical shots, the way he landed short, clean, accurate punches. And the closer and closer that he gets to Shane, the more and more he's going to land those punches, because his punches are very short as compared to Shane, but Shane has to have a little bit more of an arm loop into his punches.
Statistically, that was his best round for Mayweather, 22 out of 42, high for the fight. 11 out of 16 power shots, that's 70%. Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Look at Jim, 58, 56, 4 rounds to 2. Floyd Mayweather. Jim, I tell you, he gets off first, he blinds you with that left jab, and then he puts that straight right hand in there like an arrow, hits Mosley on the jaw with it. He's really good, nice combination puncher. Piled up a lot of points with that lead right hand. I mean, you know, Mayweather gets off first all the time, and I think that's what does it in the eyes of the judges. He sort of blinds Mosley, and then he whacks you with a hard right hand. 4-2, Floyd Mayweather.
Emmanuel, Shane Mosley's jab does not appear to have had a big effect for him in the fight.
No, in fact,
he's not landing right hands.
All of his punches, it seems like he's not even closing his hand. His punches are too loose. He's doing jingling punches, I call them. And Mayweather's got much more power and explosives on him.
Where's the left hook to the body with which Mosley terrorized opponents in the lightweight division? Is it just impossible to land it against Floyd Mayweather?
I think Floyd has just got him into the zone and the pattern that he wants him to fight in, and it's thrown Shane totally off track, and he can't get his rhythm to go on.
I'm trying to see where the power shots are. I don't see much power. I just think Floyd is out-quicking him and out-boxing him.
Well, remember, CompuBox calls everything other than a jab a power shot. If it's a hook, if it's a straight right hand, if it's a body punch, if it's an uppercut, it's a power shot. By CompuBox definition, anything other than a jab.
Those are good shots.
I think he's lost respect for Shane's punching power, too. That's why he's coming in now. You realize that Shane is punching with a loose wrist. His hands are not even closed. And so he's becoming more and more aggressive.
I think most nights Floyd Mayweather isn't thinking knockout. He's thinking of winning every round. Just allows it to happen according to his own skill level. He may be thinking knockout now, because he's found it so easily to hit Mosley with right-hand shots.
Yeah, he's still a very, very cautious fighter still.
Mosley redoubling his effort here, trying to throw combinations. What about more right-hand leads, Emmanuel, since the jab isn't working?
From Mosley?
Yeah.
Well, his right hand is better than the jab, but all of it is loose. Nothing is really tight and compact where you have his really tight body weight behind it.
No, I'm trying.
And Shane looks a little bit weary as he goes back to his corner at the end of the 7th.
All right, so you're dropping these rounds, but that's better. You showed me something a little better. Gotta hit you with this water. Gotta wake up for me out there, Shane. Gotta wake up for me, baby. All right? Can't depend on one big shot. The hand still gotta move. All right, you're walking to the shot for you. Just move the hand. But you gotta wake up, see? I tell you, this kid's gift is his condition. Got nothing to do with that other stuff. All right? Yeah, get the towel. Gotta put the water on him because you gotta keep him woke. You look like you're fading on me, man. That's what I'm saying. Wrap the towel.
Mayweather, 45-17 edge in total connects over the course of the last 2 rounds. According to CompuBox count, you heard Nassim Richardson there, Emmanuel, asking Shane Mosley to wake up and get back in the fight. I sense that he's already worried about his fighter's ability to withstand the punishment as the fight goes on.
I agree, and I'm looking at the expression in his face between rounds. He's not comfortable with the situation, meaning Shane at all. And Floyd seems to be totally relaxed, cool.
No. That's a hard warning, sir. Don't do it. Here we go.
Okay, Kenny Bayless this morning, Shane Mosley,
Keep it clean.
for simply manhandling Floyd Mayweather. Two fighters are talking to each other, and while Shane's talking, Mayweather hits him with a left hook and a right hand. And Shane's still talking.
That's what he should do. I mean, it's not time to have a conversation.
Absolutely right. This isn't time to talk, but Mayweather's talking. Along with Mosley, they are chatting with each other in the middle of the ring. You can bet it's not friendly.
I'm a little surprised. I hate to say this, and I never expected this, but Shane is looking his age in this fight. I never thought I would see it this much. Totally different from the fighter that I saw that fought Margarito.
Well, Margarito may have been his last hurrah.
Yeah.
You can stop the clock, but you can't stop time.
And also, you look at the style of Mayweather. Mayweather's really got him right into fighting his fight.
Margarito was big and strong. Mosley was far faster than Margarito. That is not the situation he's looking at tonight.
Don't push.
Shane can't handle the speed and the coordination of Mayweather. That's simple. And there's no one particular punch.
All right, watch the elbow.
Floyd Mayweather is grinning now at our announce table. This is something that happens when he begins to feel as though he's completely in control of a fight.
No.
And Shane's face tells me he's a defeated man. I mean, I think the spirit and everything is gone.
Look out, fellas. Look out.
Most fans on the far side of the ring are standing up. I think that's because of the skirmishes that we've had in this round. The two physical altercations that Kenny Bayless is working with.
Well, they're all on edge, I think, thinking that Mayweather's going to knock him out.
Incidentally, one of the fans who was standing up over there was Irvin Magic Johnson, and if Irvin is standing, you don't want to have the seat behind him.
You got to force the exchange now, Shane, because we got to get him out of here. You're capable of doing it in the water. You're capable of doing it, but you got to force the exchange. You can't look for breaks. On the break, he's going to fire. On the break, he's going to fire, Shane, every time. He's pulling you out of the break. He's catching you clean. All right? You're going to have to sit down and force the exchange with this guy. Change your level, man. Walk him out there stick and fire. Shane, you got to get out of here. This is it. This is your moment. All right? Everything you talked about is here now.
While you see Shane complaining, he gets hit with a right hand by Mayweather, like he's been getting hit with so many of them. Each round, Mayweather gets hit about 2 or 3 good right hand shots. He never puts them together. If he had the meanness of a Tommy Hearns or Ray Leonard or Duran, he probably would have stopped Shane in that last round. But he still is playing it safe. He doesn't let combinations go with 4 or 5 combinations. And Shane should be glad for that, too.
I think it may be convenient to suggest that this is because Mosley's 38 and he's getting old in the fight. Personally, I don't buy that. A lot of people thought this was a close to even fight, even though the odds were so wide in Mayweather's favor. There were ringsiders who believed that Mosley had a big chance. And I think that Floyd Mayweather is showing you again that his skill level is different from other people.
I was one of those that thought that this would have been a much more tighter competitive fight than this.
I know about 2 or 3 people who gave Mosley a really serious chance. Okay, and the odds accurately reflect the fact that virtually everybody was picking Mayweather, whether they had an affection for him or not. They were picking Mayweather to win. So I don't get that this is something unexpected. I think what is unexpected is that Mayweather has stood his ground. He hasn't been just trying to box and get out of the way as he usually does. He accurately scouted Shane for not being a pure boxer and is taking advantage of it.
Stop.
That was a perfect example. Shane threw about 5 of them little jiggly punches, and Floyd threw one short right hand and did more damage than he did with about 7 of those little pity pat shots.
Stop.
Agreed.
Got to work out, fellas. Come on, here we go. Head. Watch your head.
Good left hook by Floyd Mayweather. The right hand brushed across Mosley's face. Mosley missing over the top with the right hand. Hasn't been able to throw that many of them in recent rounds.
What they are Hale Mosleys. Just not getting there.
Work out. Watch your head, fellas. Work out. Stop. No. It's all right. Let me bring it. Okay? All right, here we go.
As this fight winds down, more and more people are starting to think about Mayweather and Pacquiao.
Buddy, I'm sitting here thinking about it already. You've been watching tape coverage from last Saturday night in Las Vegas, Floyd Mayweather against Shane Mosley. We're live at the Home Depot Center in Carson, California, and immediately following the conclusion of Mayweather and Mosley, we'll bring you here for Paul Williams against Kermit Cintron. Look at Williams' record against past or current title holders in the sport. His only loss was to Carlos Quintana when he was outboxed. He knocked out Quintana in 1 round in the rematch. 3 years ago in this arena, he took on Antonio Margarito and defeated him at a moment when nobody was lining up to fight Margarito. He also beat Sergio Martinez in December when nobody wanted any part of Martinez. And now he fights Kermit Cintron. Cintron is a big right-hand puncher who regards that as his possible weapon of redemption tonight. His only 2 losses were both against Margarito prior to Margarito getting caught for the hand-wrapping ploy against Shane Mosley. So in his mind, Cintron is trying to tell himself that he's an unbeaten fighter going in against Williams tonight. But Williams is a heavy favorite, and now in the wake of Shane Mosley's demise against Mayweather, has moved up to number 3 on many pound-for-pound lists. So we'll be here live to bring you to Carson immediately following the tape coverage you're watching of Mayweather-Mosley. Let's go back to last Saturday night at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
Good. Let's go to the body on that bitch this time, okay? Let's go to the body on that motherfucker here.
Shane Mosley Jr. His dad is working with him in the gym. The new trainer, Nassim Richardson, calls him Spicy Shane Mosley.
You still got talent, Shane, because of what you are. But damn it, you got to show it to us now. It ain't no more rap. You in there talking to him, he throwing punches.
Here you see Floyd Mayweather with a nice counter, short right hand. Roll his shoulder, come back with the counter right hand. Here he comes back with another right hand. Shane doesn't have any defense, and his reflexes are not sharp enough to get away from those right hands. If he could do what Floyd did, roll his shoulders and come back, he may have something going for him, but he has no really good defensive move for the right hands at all.
There's another near perfect round for Mayweather the way he fights. 17 out of 43 for Floyd, 40%. Shane Mosley was counted by CompuBox to have thrown 45 punches in that round, and he landed 3. Harold, how do you have it?
Look at you. 88, 83, 7 rounds to 2, Floyd Mayweather. Jim, I've got Floyd winning 7 rounds in a row. I mean, he's just dominating this fight with that hard lead right hand, with the left jabs. I mean, when the guy gets off first, he kills Shane Mosley. When he gets off first, just like that, he just stops Mosley. But even when he doesn't get off first, he backs up, times him, sets it up, and throws that straight hard right hand. 7-2, Mayweather.
I'm guessing that CompuBox has counted at least 25, maybe 30 Sugar Shane Mosley fights. I'm guessing that in all those fights, you'd be hard-pressed to find any other round that was as desultory for him as 3 out of 45. There's a landed punch for Mosley, and Mayweather comes right back with a counter right hand. Body shot for Mayweather. Mosley ducking and slipping, or trying to.
The general feeling after the negotiation between Mayweather and Pacquiao broke down
Here we go. Come on, let's walk out of there.
was that Mayweather had to find an opponent that the public and the media and the experts would accept. That if he took a lesser opponent, that it would seem he was ducking Pacquiao. And that's why he took Mosley, and he is proving his point right here.
Mosley has landed some leather in this round. Couple of right hands, landed a straight left jab there. He just hasn't gotten anything solid onto Mayweather, which might change the momentum of the fight.
Never seen Mosley in this kind of peekaboo style. Have you?
No, I've never saw the expression on his face to have been defeated. He doesn't have any confidence at all as compared to what he's had before in the past. The only thing he's got is a little fire in him that he's always said if he gets hit, he'll fire right back.
Crowd is now rising in the excitement of watching Mayweather do his thing and wondering whether he's going to consider the possibility of going for a finish.
And the referee, Kenny Bayless, is positioning himself to observe Mosley.
Stop, stop.
10 rounds in the books.
I'm gonna stand here and watch you take a beat, son. How many water bottles? I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take a beat. You get that head movement, gonna find them hands, Shane. I know you cut from a different cloth, son. Don't make me do something I don't want to do. You understand me? I need you to get with damage, you gotta give me something. You gotta give me something. You're not moving the hands, you dropped off the hand speed, you're gonna have to punch with it. Instead of keep waiting for a spot. You inside looking for a perfect shot. There is none. Move the hands, man. Step over and come back. Say it to me. I'm gonna move the hands, I'm gonna step over and come back. Say it.
Yeah, move the hands and come on, come back.
That's what I need. You ain't tired, and I know you ain't that tired if you can repeat it. You can still got it because you got that warrior in you. All right? But damn it, we need it. Off hands, man.
Naz Richardson, a desperate performance enhancer at this moment.
Well, he's saying the right thing, but there's nothing that Shane can do with this situation too much. He doesn't have the coordination, the power, you know, anything that can do to be a real problem for Mayweather right now.
Mosley's had some late knockouts, notably against Ricardo Mayorga a couple of years ago. Mayweather generally at this moment in the fight is content to continue asserting his dominance. He doesn't judge his record according to how many knockouts there are. His thing is to outbox you. And he's done that clearly against Shane Mosley.
It's interesting that he's beaten Mosley in a more dominating way than he had with Oscar De La Hoya. Of course, Mosley beat De La Hoya twice, and De La Hoya gave Mayweather a better fight.
Some people believe De La Hoya won the second fight against Mosley. This group in particular was adamant about it that night. And, of course, one difference is, a lot of people say if you want to fight Floyd and you want to have any success at all, there's a right hand by Mayweather, then you better start with a great jab. Mosley has never had the really great jab, right, Emmanuel?
No, he's very good. Rubber wrist. He doesn't have any power in his jab at all.
And just to follow the point through Larry's comparison, De La Hoya did have an excellent jab.
De La Hoya, one of the greatest jabs in boxing.
So that's the difference, and maybe that's the reason that De La Hoya was not as one-sidedly beaten as Mosley appears to be at this moment.
Another hole. Stop. Here we go.
In fact, for about 7 rounds, Oscar De La Hoya was in the fight with Floyd Mayweather because of that jab. And it was only when he began missing with the jab and then eventually stopped throwing it that Mayweather took over the fight.
Stop.
Here, the takeover began in round 3 after Shane Mosley had some fireworks that lit up the crowd in round 2.
Well, actually, at the end of the first round, I saw right away Bennett Paul was going to take over the fight. Even though he'd been hurt that round, I saw he survived it, and I could just see his coordination, his focus, his eyes, his intensity is way better than Shane did.
Another hard right hand by Mayweather. Mosley is swinging and missing. I don't know if he's done what Naz Richardson told him to do, move his head, step over. I haven't seen it, if he's done it. I don't know that I've ever seen a trainer make the fighter verbally repeat the instruction the way Naz did. Well, we're 1 round away from what would appear to be the 41st consecutive victory of Floyd Mayweather's unbeaten career.
Vietnamese, box the shit out of him. Stay behind that stick now. Keep whooping his ass, but stay behind that stick. Let that motherfucker run into something.
It's better, but it's late. Now we need that war we talked about. It's better, but it's late. See, we done got late in the ass now, so that, but it's better. Here's what I'm saying. Because you feel like you compete with it. I need you to stop looking at him in the exchanges. I need you to stop waiting for the ref. He gonna punch at the end of the exchange. See, no matter what happened in the tie-up, he gonna keep his hands going. I need you to let yours go. That's where you're gonna get him, Shane. In that tie-up, when y'all locked in, when you let that short shot go, you get your... He using that elbow on his balance. This is it, baby. In that time, let it go. This is the dog. The bullshit is out now. He gotta go. You've done it before. I need it now. This is what warriors do.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM ground, this is round 12. Final round.
Keep it clean.
Well, let's see if Shane Mosley has plan B.
In front.
Mayweather's round-by-round winning streak ever since the second round continues on Harold Letterman's unofficial scorecard.
Up, bring him up.
Left hook to the body. I've been looking for it all night. Shane Mosley finally threw one.
Stop. Head, fellas. Watch the head.
Good left hook by Mayweather. Mosley had to hold on for a moment. Mayweather was able to get in a shaft of a right hand, too.
Stop that. Here we go, fellas. Come on, work out. Stop.
Another left hook to the body by Mosley.
No, let him up. Step back. Work out, fellas. Come on, work out. Stop. Come on, fellas. Stop the wrestling. Come on now. Let's go.
So you have to assume that once this is over, all the talk will be about the subject we spent the first part of the year discussing, or the latter part of last year discussing, and that's Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. The difference would be speed.
Well, Pacquiao's pretty fast himself.
That's the point.
Obviously.
Is he faster than Floyd? That's the question going into that fight. Ever since the moment in 1992 when Vernon Forrest upended him in the Olympic trials and prevented Shane Mosley from going to the Barcelona Olympics, where he was expected to be shoulder to shoulder as a star with Oscar De La Hoya. Shane Mosley has been fighting for recognition, fighting for singularity, fighting to try to get the public to see him as the star which many people in boxing saw him as. This was the chance. This was the forum. But the question now, did it just come too late? Or is it a situation where Shane Mosley, like every other one of the opponents who preceded him, discovers that Floyd Mayweather's skill level, Floyd Mayweather's conditioning, Floyd Mayweather's application to the sport is at this moment unique. And he stands alone.
Shane Mosley's body of work over 18 years will stand the test of time. Tonight it could not stand against a younger, better fighter.
How you feel, man?
Now let's go to Michael Buffer with the scores.
From the MGM Grand we go to the scorecards. Adelaide Bird and Dave Moretti score the bout 119, 109. Robert Hoyle 118 to 110. All to the winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated, Floyd Money